Name the film. The fucking harnesses as well. Alright boys, so we just got the Fiesta sorted out. We're now heading up to the unit. If you need any MOTs, any car mechanical sort of category stuff, make sure you go check out Essex Car and Commercial, Essex Auto Care. I'll leave it linked down below. Make sure you check them out, really good guys. But yeah, now I'm off to go sort another shit box out. Hey, yeah, it's too hot for no aircon. Many regrets in my life, and this is definitely one of them. So I've just pulled up to the unit. You can't mind me for filming whilst driving because I'm on private property, you motherfuckers. And I've got an engine service light come up. So they've got a little spanner, which ain't too bad. It basically means it just needs a service, which I ain't gonna get it done like from Ford, obviously. But I also realised that my car is now gone NA and there's no boost. Because it did feel a bit lumpy on boost at some point. Like it felt fine, then it just went. So I'm hoping it's just like a hose has popped off or something. I'm not too really sure. Like I've came up here to work on the 36, and I feel like I'm gonna end up having to work on the Fiesta instead. But I'll park it up and just have a look underneath it, check all the hoses, make sure nothing's come off that shouldn't be. It probably might be one of the things where you turn it off, turn it back on, and it's fine. But yeah, I did like a flat shift in 6th, and then it came up. So I'm not too sure. The boost was fine earlier, I didn't have a single problem. Then all of a sudden, I just started it. The boost felt a bit juddery, and now there is no boost, which isn't what you want from your Fiesta. So I'm gonna have to look into that now. Yay. So I haven't been able to sort the booster out. I'm gonna get it in the unit next. I'm quickly just put the car on axle stands. Where I've done the steering rack in previous video and the arms, I didn't have any power steering fluid. I found some, not a lot, but I found some. So I'm gonna go lock to lock, putting steering fluid in it, and hopefully that will improve it. Bobby's fucking hoovering out his new car, which I'll show you in another video. But yeah, I'm gonna sort out the 36 and the ST. Love that. Hello. Baxter, come back. Stop running away, you little prick. Let's summon it now. So decided with mounting of the turbo, we'll go, not the fucking turbo, the hydro, not yet. We'll go pretty much like here. This is like sort of the best of both worlds. But I'm just gonna cut this section here out for these bolts to go in. You have to cut the whole bit there. I'll cut it, but yeah, I've got a Dremel, so I'm gonna start cutting this shit up. Let this be a lesson. Always check where you're cutting. You know, cut once, check never. I cut here. I'm gonna cut there. So I'm just gonna go for a big delete now, because fuck this shit. It's already halfway fucking there. Do you know what I mean? Like that's all coming out. Alright, that worked. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut that fucker. I tried. Fuck it. So we've decided that actually works in that position I've cut anyway, so we're going to run that there. Don't worry, it's not going to be like that. But it made me laugh. I screenshot this picture last night, well this morning at 2 in the morning. How it feels to work on your project car. I think my measurements weren't the best, but that's because I didn't take any measurements. That is me to a fucking T. The T for Tommy. But yeah, mounting is going well. We've found there's 2 holes already here, like with some silicone shit in. So we now need to get to the tunnel to plug the lines through and work out where like the brake lines actually run themselves and follow them lines with the like copper lines. I think they're copper, but yeah. Luckily this came with the copper lines on the fitments, and Bobby just got worse. We've now got a welder unit as well, so we can MIG weld for the mounting of the actual hydro, and it just comes in handy so much just in general. Alright, so currently I can't catch a break. We went to do the hydro setup and like the nut and bolts you need for the brake lines. were the wrong size in that tray. So, and then for the hydro that it came with, it didn't fit on that, so like, it didn't fit for the cylinder, and then the hydro it came with as well didn't fit on that cylinder either. So I'm gonna have to order some more ones. And it said a sorted box, and it was not sorted, it was all the same shit. But I've got the Fiesta in now, so I'm gonna do the Turbo Smart and air filter induction kit with silicone hose change as well, just so we got more bit of boosty boy in the Fiesta. So it's gone from being strictly a 36V0 to pretty much just everything to do with the Fiesta instead. So we can start that now. Okay, so we've got the wheel off. With this, it's not the hardest of things, it's just annoying the fact that if I had this part when the turbo was off, it'd be easier, because it's just in a weird positioning. I'll show you everything in now. So in American videos, they go straight from underneath. I think, don't know if it's just a different location, but for UK spec, people always go for the arch liner. So all you got to do is come up here, and you can see it there with that plug. You want to unplug that. There'll be 3 10mm or 8mm around it, holding it actually on. So all I'm going to do is undo them, unplug that. Now with this kit, so you got the Turbo Smart, and then there's a blank here. So you're going to plug it into the blank so you don't get a fault. Put this inside, and then put the 10 or 8mm in. Then you want to cable tie it up, and it will go up to the top. And then, to be fair, the thing that wasn't actually plugged in properly the other day is what will go onto this, and then it will connect on it. And then this one here is a blank, but you also get an additional one here. So if you want to run like a pod vent boost gauge to get the right pressure readings and that's what you'll run off this. And this is obviously your vacuum line, and then that is what is going to bolt on top. So first things first, what we're going to do, I can't really film it, but I'm going to unplug it, unbolt it, and just replace them. And I'll show you how to wire this up through into the engine bay. And that is how it's done. For some reason I had 2 10mm and an 8mm holding this in. Not too sure what went wrong there, but yeah, something was definitely wrong. Okay, so I'm now going to put this one in. I've put the blank on, cable tied it up onto the other cable, so I know I haven't got to worry about it getting caught on anything or burning through. And now I'm just going to put this Turbo Smart one back on and line the holes up so I know it's fixing in the correct location. I think that should be right. Let's get the bolts and put it in. After much struggle and pain, I'm happy to say the Turbo Smart is now installed. Taking it out is easy. Putting it back in is very tricky when your torch is broken, you're trying to use your iPhone and you keep dropping it and it pisses you off like fuck. I would say lock the wheel, so then that way you haven't got a big brake disc sticking in your face the whole time. But I was able to get it and it didn't help. I've got like 8mm and 10mm and that in it, God knows what's in it, but it's holding. I'm not sure if I need to soften it or harden it, I don't really know how it all works, but I will sort the top out now and then we'll test it out and then fit the air filter. Sick. So now up at the top, all we're going to do is I'm going to cable tie it onto this, what do you call it, coolant pipe, so that way at least I know where it is. It's all safe down the back engine, and I need to undo this tapper here, and then I'm pretty sure you put the original one on top of this one and then it goes in. Stuff like that, it's not very hard. And then yeah, we're pretty much good to go on that department. Okay, so we're all plugged in, and then I've cable tied onto this, and then giving it a bit of slack up here. Cause I'd rather have it more slack up here than it is down there. It can't hit anything anyway, it's all cable tied. I might put another one just there, just in case. But I had to get like a Allen key sort of head bit for that. So I used one out of I think it's from like a Max Design splitter kit, to be honest. That's what I took off the Golf R. And then this hex head here you get with the actual kit itself, so it goes into that. And like I said, that's a stub, so that's a block, sorry, it's just stopping it from having a leak. But you have the option to run it with a Turbo Smart boost gauge, which obviously I don't have yet, but hopefully be on the list. You can still see my bad boy brake lines, but I'm just going to start it now at this great angle, just to make sure there is no problems before I put it on the ground and have to redo it all again. Okay, come on. How are we looking? I'll give it a little rev. Turbo sounds. Alright, I might play around with the altercation of making it. Like, I don't know whether to fuck around with making it harder or softer. I don't really know what it does, so I feel like I probably shouldn't touch it. So I might leave it now, but I have definitely moved it from what it's supposed to be in, so that's the one thing that scares me about the whole thing. So we played around with harder and softer, and it didn't really seem to make much difference. Sometimes it dumped earlier, sometimes it dumped later, but I'm just going to leave it in the middle, because that way I know I can't do any damage or anything go really wrong. So I feel like in the middle is the best option to go for. And I've washed around like 3 times today, just keep getting dirty, because I'm such a hard working grinder, you know what I mean? But I'm going to put some air filter and silicone hose on now. This was all donated by the guy that sorted out the fog and grills and everything, so my shout out to that guy. He got his shout in the other video as well. But yeah, we're going to put it on now. I just want some more turbo sounds. Like, I wouldn't recommend getting one of these induction kits personally, but I'm just going to put it on just for the sound, you know what I mean? So it literally is silicone hose, which is always good. It's a black one, so it just look pretty nice and discreet. Rip this air box out, under the MAF sensor, make sure that's alright, unplug this, and it'll be out, in and out in literally that's a couple minutes. So I'm going to put this pipe in and that dirty air filter. Boosty boys.
Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
Past that.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
Okay boys, thick boy intake on. We've got that Turbo Smart. Let's start this bitch up. I am very dirty, like dirty as fuck right now. But, don't matter. Let's see if we got anything going on. Foot and clutch. No lights. Turbo sound. Now that's fucking good. And why I ain't got an exhaust, well I've got a big blow because from my back box to my midsection there's like the tiniest clamp in the world on it. But it makes the induction sound even louder because obviously you haven't got the exhaust silence in the sound of it, sort of thing, like just making it more reduced. So we are some loud boy. I'll get some clips on the way home doing some mad shifties. But just gonna tie it up now, get the 36 back in there, and get ready to go home because I'm filth bag. I'm disgusting. So like I said boys, we got the intakes and we got the Turbo Smarts on. I'm definitely gonna be changing the intake up But for now, I'm just gonna have to do with this shit. But it sounds good now. We've got some turbo sounds in the turbo car. That's all you need. Fingers crossed I don't go into limp mode again. And I know it was all a bit together, but literally everything I went to try to do, there was a problem or something was wrong. And it was just like, my rear caliper was like one of the pads, like you still will hear it scraping a bit. I don't know why it's doing it. So I've been trying to sort that out, but I took them out, I didn't put it on camera, and I copper greased the actual pins ago, because the pins and the sliders have a very common problem, and they was perfectly fine. So it didn't make no sense, because usually they just get stuck in. So I sorted that and sorted power steering fluid, but we are getting leaks from my O-rings and the steering rack, so I'm gonna sort that out as well. But yeah, nothing too major really. I'm just driving it back now, going screw in the fez. So yeah, fingers crossed I won't have another engine service light. I hope not, because that'd be really fucking shit. But this road is a nightmare. Listen to the boosts. Oh yes. I hope you can hear that over the wind. It sounds fucking sick. Oh, I love this.